Haiti, 9th March 2009, 6 a.m. The kitchen of the Central School La Saline in Port-au-Prince is one of the 2 large kitchens where for hours cooks have been preparing some of the meals for nearly 25,000 children and youngsters of the little schools. Feeding the young people from the slums of Port-au-Prince, who are growing up in unimaginable misery, is a major concern of Father Zucchi Olibrice and his team of teachers. Since 1992, when he took over as General Director of OPEBP, the Little Schools of Father Bohnen, Father Zucchi has been continuing Father Bohnen's life work, providing education for the slum children of Port-au-Prince so they will have the chance of finding work and having a future worth living in their own country, Haiti. The little schools have most recently comprised 140 mini-schools, 5 large central schools with preschools, 2 schools of handicrafts, a training school for teachers and a training school for nursery school teachers, with about 1,000 members of staff, a team of 700 teachers and 280 other assistants. In the handicraft schools, young people get a solid education in the most important trades. The competencies achieved here will enable young men and women to make a living in Haiti and in this way to find a way out of their misery. Father Zucchi shows us the training workshops in La Saline.
alle Kindergärten von der kleinen Schulen zerstört. Das neue Gebäude ist dem Erdboden gleich. Die schon bestehenden Kindergärten in Cité Soleil nicht mehr brauchbar. Die ganzen Hinterwände sind rausgefallen und die Gebäude haben Risse, die sind baufällig. Die Zentrale von OPEBP in La Saline besteht nicht mehr. Die Berufsschule ist ein großer Trümmerhaufen. Wir haben geborgen über 50 Leichen von Studentinnen der Kindergartenschule, die hatten zu der Zeit Unterricht. Das Büro von Zucchi ist wie ein Aufzug langsam nach unten gegangen. Zucchi war in dem Büro und er ist an die Türe gerannt zu diesem kleinen Galerie. Die Galerie, die Richtung Schulhof von den Schulen geht. Also das Zimmer ist langsam runtergesackt und hat dann Halt gemacht, etwa 1,50 Meter oberhalb des Erdbodens, so dass der Zucchi rausspringen konnte. Er hat nur seinen privaten Computer gerettet. Den IBM-Computer, den er im Büro hatte, konnte er nicht mitnehmen. Das ging alles viel zu schnell. Die gesamten Daten von OPEBP, von dem ganzen Werk, Personalien, alles ist verloren. Er hat nichts mehr, auch die Sicherungs-CDs, alles ist ja drin geblieben. Man kann nichts retten und das, was hätte gerettet werden können unter Lebensgefahr, das war noch viel schlimmer, das haben die Diebe rausgeholt. Die gesamten Sachen in den Werkstätten, die Werkzeuge, Materialien, sogar das Wellblechdach von der Schreinerei haben die gestern noch abmontiert unter unseren Augen.
Over the centuries, Haiti and its people have experienced paternalism and exploitation by several nations of this world, to the point of almost complete destruction of all natural resources. With OPEBP, the little schools of Father Bonen, a start was made to let intelligent, active and courageous Haitians take their country's future in their own hands, and what is more, with obvious success. Father Zucchi, with his Haitian team and the many teachers of the little schools, had started to dry out the social abysses and quagmire of Cité Soleil, in that they showed young Haitians the way to a future and goals they could achieve through education, role models and developing community spirit. The dreadful earthquake has totally destroyed Father Bonen's and Father Zucchi's admirable life work. In the slums of Cité Soleil, where after the earthquake 350,000 people have even less than before to survive on, OPEBP, as in the past, is struggling in collaboration with a few courageous people like, for example, the Cologne physician Dr. Barbara Höfler, largely with no support. For the most part, the available funding is not even sufficient to get to the relief supply depots. The people from the slums of Cité Soleil once again feel all the more left alone, and armed gangs are yet again roaming through the slums, threatening the suffering people and their aiders. Nevertheless, Father Zucchi has not given up and is undertaking almost inhuman efforts to rebuild OPEBP. We can only hope that in this situation the international community will not again patronize and violate the Haitian people. People like Father Zucchi and the many OPEBP-trained teachers who love their country and who want to give their children a future worth living are the guarantors for sustainable rebuilding of their country, but they urgently need support and help, ours and yours.